Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Nurhidayanti. In this video, I want to tell you about the open boat. There are several characters in this story, including the open boat. Characters include the correspondents, captain, the cook, and the oiler, or Billy. Plot: The Open Boat is a short story by Stephen Crane, in which 4 men are stuck in the open ocean. One of them knows of a life-saving station on Mosquito Island, inland. 4 men are forced to flee in an open boat when their ship sinks. The captain is injured and the 3 others must row to safety. Conflict. The conflict in this short story is man v nature. Their ship wrecked and they had to battle the open sea. A teeny diggy boat. The battle the harsh surf, weather, heavy and storms of the open sea. Setting. The setting is out on the sea. Theme: fiction. Analyzing plot orientation. The story starts out with them on the lifeboat. There is really no mention of the shipwreck. They are in a lifeboat, lost at sea. Off the coast of Florida, they think they see a lighthouse. Then they are closer to the land and see it really is land. But they are amazed that nobody sees them. Rising action. The rising action is when the captain sees the lighthouse at Mosquito Inlet. The rising action is a related series of incidents in a literary plot that build toward the point of greatest interest. Their greatest interest was to make it no sure. So seeing the lighthouse was a rising action in the story. Climax. The climax is the moment of greatest tension in a story. In the open boat, the men jump off the boat into the water as the boat overturns. As the climax and the highest point of emotional intensity comes as the men struggle to reach the shore and wonder why no one sees them. Falling action. The falling action is when the men make it off the boat and assure they succeeded in making it to shore. The falling action and is intended to bring the story to a satisfying end. When the wreck reached the shore, they were no longer at battle with the horrific open sea. Resolution. The correspondent swims to water up to his waist. The naked man on the beach drags to cook as her, and then waded toward the captain, but the captain waved him away and sent him to the correspondent. Plot summary. The story starts out with them on the lifeboat. There is really no mention of the shipwreck. They are in a lifeboat, lost at sea, off the coast of Florida. The oiler and the correspondent are taking turns paddling, with the oar or their have. They think they see a lighthouse, and they try to get closer to the lighthouse. They use the captain's overcoat to make a sail. It works until the wind dies down. Then they get closer to the land and see it really is land, but they are amazed that nobody sees them. They try to paddle inland, but the waves are too damp, strong, and are kicking the boat's ass. Also, it is too far for them to swim, so they have to wait until the sea is calmer. To go inland, they paddle deeper out to sea where it is calm. Then the four guys see a man on the shore. We have to them they think he is. They think he is gonna rescue them. Turn out he just is being friendly. Then they see a machine on the beach. They think it is a life-saving crew, but it turns out to be a hotel. Bus dropping off hotel guests. So they keep paddling. The oiler and correspondents take turn. Then when the correspondent is paddling, he starts daydreaming. He thinks about the story he heard when he was younger about a legionary soldiers dying in Algiers. The soldiers just land on the sand to die. Perfectly still, then the captain direct the guys back for another run. At the shore, they go and decided to jump out and swim. When they are close enough, they paddle inland and jump out and swim. The injured captain hangs onto the boat. They make it inland and people are waiting there with blankets and food. They are safe. Moral message: the story of the open boat conveys a sense of loneliness that stems from the human understanding that he is alone is the universe and is meaningless, but there must be a way out in every difficulty. Okay, that's all the story from the open boat. If there is a mistake, I'm sorry. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.